Hi Gaurav, thank you for agreeing to give us this interview.
Hello, Esha, and namaste to all the viewers.
Can you please start, by telling us about you, your name, and when you started learning, and since when, you decided, when was that moment when you decided that you want to be a dancer?
Sure, I'm Gaurav Vyas, Bharatnatyam artist, and I teach at Shri Damodar Sangeet Vidyalaya and take care of yoga and Bharatnatyam department there. I had my education in Bharatnatyam at Nalanda Nrityakala Mahavidyalaya, where I did my masters, and JG College of Performing Arts, where I started the bachelor's way back in 2007. Talking about the moment when I decided I want to have my career in डांस, इसका श्रेय मैं अपने मामा जी को देना चाहूँगा, श्री देवेंद्र पारे. He was the one who first took out from me, and in fact was the first person who gave me the idea that you can do your education in this field. Later, of course, my parents supported and encouraged me to have a good education in this
My next question is, as a child or a teenager, was there any particular moment that you can decide that that made you the dancer that you are today?
During childhood, I would say my interest towards Indian mythological stories is something that I would like to credit all my success in this field. I used to love reading the stories, watch the movies, and serials, those old serials based on Indian mythology. I still do watch them, in fact, and I used to love enacting various characters then, and even still I do.
सुजन विमदद जास्य कृतजनक जान्वेषणम् सुजन विमदद जास्य कृतजनक जान्वेषणम् सुजन विमत दशास्य सुजन विमदद जास्य
Moving on to the third question, as an artist, what are the challenges that you faced, and how do you prepare your students for the world that is there waiting for them outside the dance class?
Establishing yourself in this field is indeed a big challenge, especially when you are not guided about various options that you can do in this field when you complete your education. Technical education is obviously important, but at the same time, all the dance institutions should also educate their disciples about how to move ahead after passing out, what are the options ahead, give some idea, as there would be disciples who would wish to make a serious career in this field. Thankfully, I had several well wishers who helped me to overcome major challenges.
Well, I know that you belong to the state that is more popular for folk dances, even, I mean, your home state, that is Gujarat, and where you're working right now, Goa. I know you have done tremendous work in Goa in terms of spreading Bharatnatyam. Any thoughts on how you want to take it forward, from where you have started? I mean, in the near future, where do you see yourself?
Well, let me tell you, I am blessed to have students who just love learning these art forms with wonderful sincerity and very hardworking and talented as well. Adding to that, they have good, strong backing from their parents who support them and also work hard along with them. Also, a lot of support from the committee members of our institution, Shri Damodar Sangeet Vidyalaya. All this has helped me to give my 100%. Even during this difficult lockdown period, I have managed to keep my students in practice as well.
मूषिकवाहनमोदकहस्त चामरकर्णविलम्बितसूत्र वामनरूप महेश्वरपुत्र दीनविनायकपाद नमस्ते मूषिकवाहनमोदकहस्त चामरकर्णविलम्बितसूत्र वामनरूप महेश्वरपुत्र दीनविनायकपाद नमस्ते दीनविनायकपाद नमस्ते.
Okay, so my next question is, this is a very interesting one, and I tend to talk to as many artists as possible on this. As an artist, we always face tons of mental issues like insecurities. It is difficult to keep ourselves motivated. How do you motivate yourself day in day out to be to give your best, to be the best dancer that you can be?
Well, mental issues and insecurity is there not just in art field but in all professions, even during student life. Probably one reason for this is putting yourself under pressure by thinking about competitions and all. Art field is one field where everybody is unique in his or her own work. If every artist back each other, then it can definitely do wonders. The sportsmen do it. We have examples of sports people helping even the opposition players belonging to a different country who play against them in the field. So something like that is needed in art field too. And talking about self motivation, the best an artist can do is devotion. Performing art is a service for the God, and nothing can be more motivating than this truth.
I myself have seen you perform, and one thing I loved about you is the energy that you perform with. You have such a positive energy around you, and you tend to make people very happy. People who are around you, if they are traveling with, I've traveled with you, so I know you make people very happy. Since I have traveled with you, I know, what kind of environment we find around you. You are always joking and laughing and easing out the stress. So, what kind of, I mean, how do you mentally prepare yourself, when you're traveling? How do you mentally prepare yourself or physically prepare yourself for a performance? Because traveling every day and then performing every day is not an easy task, but I have done that with you and I have seen your energy being intact throughout all the performances. So please give us some tips as in what you do to keep yourself motivated, or how you prepare yourself physically, to keep up the energy.
Happy traveling is a secret mantra for success of all campaigns, isn't it? Whether one goes for program or for any tournament, traveling is a good part of an artist's life. Although it could be hectic at times, but I have never considered it as a load, and all inconveniences just vanish just when you're about to take the stage.
I have earlier spoken to you, and you always harp on the fact that you have to practice a lot, and practice makes hell lot of a difference in your performance. What would you suggest our young dancers who dream of becoming a professional dancer tomorrow?
Practice or riyaz has another name called sadhana. Sadhana, which includes devotion. One cannot even love without having devotion in the heart. And that's why practice is necessary for realization about what you are doing. It's no secret that practice is the only medicine which makes you better than what you are right now. It may have a bitter taste, but its fruit is the most delicious.
Well, my next question is, where do you see classical dance 5 years down the line? Specifically, I would like to speak about the state where you're working right now, that is Goa. And if if you can throw some light on what where you see classical dance throughout the subcontinent, in 5 years down the line, that is.
Future is bright, as I said, that in my experience of teaching in Goa for all these years, I have received many students with great interest, along with parents backing them. We as an institute, the management team and the teachers are working hard to promote this art form. Along with teaching, we organize the All India Classical Dance Festival, Kalpa Vriksha, in collaboration with the Art and Culture Department, Government of Goa. So I see things bright ahead.
Dhalang, kutak katik kutak kading tina tum tip tip say tam tip tip say tam tat tat tu tat tung rẽ ác rút tỏ tung rẽ tặng rút thủ tặng rút thủ tặng rút thủ biết tỏ rút chặt chiến chặt tung rẽ ác rút tỏ tung rẽ tỏ tấn gì biết cả tắt cả biết chết tòm tắt tòm tắt.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with us. Well, anything you want to tell us, any quotes you want to end with, or any messages that you want to share with our viewers?
Take care, everyone. Stay safe. We all know that the current time is tough, but tough times make an individual more stronger and better prepared for the important times coming up ahead. Thank you, Esha, and thank you, all the viewers. Jai Hind.